Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a highly talked about thing that's been going on with the gun community here on YouTube. If you don't know, YouTube is changing its guidelines once again. Hurrah, hooray, oh yeah. So this is one of YouTube's biggest changes by far, and will for sure be alienating the pro Second Amendment crowd and all the gun channels, like I said before. If any of you are fans of gun videos promoting the sale of them or accessories or how to use them, then you might want to pack your rucksack and head over to another YouTube-esque platform. I would recommend VidMe, but seeing how they shut down a couple months ago, well, not a couple, they shut down last year, I guess Full30, I guess at this point, is going to be the new platform for all the gun channels. I've seen more and more people talk about joining Full30. Full30 is like I think it's a gun-related type website just for gun creators only, so that might be where everyone's heading. So right now, I'm going to read you a statement that a YouTube spokesperson said to I think it was Newsweek, alright? So bear with me for a minute. While we've long prohibited the sale of firearms, we recently notified creators of updates we will be making around content promoting the sale or manufacture of firearms and their accessories, specifically items like ammunition, Gatling triggers, and drop-in auto sears. A YouTube spokesperson said this in a statement. He also told Newsweek we will begin enforcing these new guidelines next month. Also, guys, I'm going to put YouTube's policy up on the screen right now so you can read it also. I'm going to read up the 3 bullet points for you real quick, and then we'll go to what I want to say about this. Policies on content featuring firearms. YouTube prohibits certain kinds of content featuring firearms. Specifically, we don't allow content that intends to sell firearms or certain firearms accessories through direct sales or links to sites that sell these items. These accessories include but may not be limited to accessories that enable a firearm to simulate automatic fire or convert a firearm to automatic fire, and high-capacity mags. Provides instructions on manufacturing a firearm, ammunition, high-capacity magazine, homemade silencers, suppressors, or certain firearm accessories such as listed above. This also includes instructions on how to convert a firearm to automatic or simulated automatic firing capabilities. Shows users how to install the above-mentioned accessories or modifications. So this is basically what YouTube is saying. You can't put this stuff on YouTube. This is going to be affecting a lot of the gun community here on YouTube. For one, the sale of ammo and gun accessories. Literally I'm sounding like Leafy, right? Literally all of the big gun YouTubers have a bunch of links under the descriptions to, like, I don't know, I know Hitcock45 usually has he usually plugs in Bud's Gun Shop. I think that's the name of the place. In his description and in videos, right? And they sell guns, they sell gun accessories, rifles and all that stuff, ammunition, which is by YouTube's new policies illegal. You can't be doing that on YouTube or else your video will be taken down or your channel will be taken down, right? So all the channels now all the gun channels, which have already faced problems with monetization simply because they have guns on their videos, now they're not gonna be able to put these links out, these affiliate links anymore related to gun stores and gun websites, simply because it has to do with guns, and YouTube's new policies will not allow them to do that anymore, which is a bummer because they're not making that much money anymore on gun videos, and some of these guys waste a lot of money for the type of equipment they bring out. Like, bringing out a minigun is not cheap, right? It's going to be costing a lot of money to bring that thing out with all the paperwork included, the permits and stuff. It's going to cost money, and the junk car and the Tannerite explosives they gotta buy, it all adds up. So yeah, for the links, that's gonna be a huge issue across the gun community. Providing instructions on how to use a firearm and stuff, that's gonna be banned also. I mean, gun safety, you gotta know your gun safety, right? And if you don't know how to use your gun, then you're more than likely gonna hurt yourself or somebody else because you don't know how to use your damn gun. You know, that's just not a good thing. You're getting rid of the safety aspect of gun ownership, not really a smart idea, considering guns could kill people. Also, I want to mention that this is just supposedly, I quote, related to firearms. Now, I do think, simply because of the nature of YouTube and how they operate in the very scummy and shitty way that they are, I guarantee you that this is not going to be affecting only, like, legitimate firearms channels. I do think this is going to be moving more into a recreational aspect of the gun community. For example, airsoft videos, right? They use realistic looking, right? I know, right? He called airsoft realistic. What a retard. Yeah, okay, airsoft, quote unquote, realistic, right? Airsoft uses real looking guns and stuff, and the only reason why you know sometimes it's an airsoft gun is because it has that little orange tip at the very end. Now, I do think that eventually even airsoft channels will be targeted by these policies, and that's a shame because airsoft creators are going to be blacklisted also, just like the firearms creators are being blacklisted now. Then it'll move on to like the air pellets, the air rifles that like small game hunters use, like for rats and stuff like that. That's going to be probably banned also. Then if you want to get really out there, maybe paintball also will be affected by this. What YouTube is doing here is not okay. It definitely doesn't make me see YouTube in a better light in any way. I know the gun community has been having issues with YouTube for a while, that some of their videos don't get monetized and some of their videos get unlisted, they don't get promoted simply because they're featuring firearms content on their channel. And basically what YouTube's doing here is screwing everybody over. I don't know what the big gun sites are gonna, big gun channels are gonna do. I haven't seen their follow-up videos yet, frankly, because I've been sick and coughing up a lot of crap out. I think it's around this time when people are going to start looking for alternative platforms. I have heard people mention a platform called Full30. I think that's the name of it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I think that might be a viable option for some gun creators. But the thing is, listen, guys, you can move away from YouTube, but always YouTube will reign supreme in viewership numbers. YouTube always will have the biggest community, the biggest view, the biggest market share in this whole video sharing platform. It's the same issue I went to talk about on my previous video when I was talking about Motor Trend deciding to leave YouTube in order to only host their videos on their site. Yeah, they're going to get a bigger cut of the money on their own site since they don't have to share the revenue with YouTube. But remember, YouTube definitely has more of a crowd than Motor Trend does, so they're going to be losing money on that also. All in all, I don't think that this is going to be good in any way for gun channels at all. Yeah, I do like guns, I do like rifles and stuff like that. I mean, let's be honest, in this day and age, you grow up on video games that will always have rifles, guns in them, grenades, tanks. It's only natural that I ended up liking this type of stuff, right? I was like, hey, that's a pretty cool gun in that Call of Duty game. Let me go search it up. Oh, it's called M4. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And so yeah, that's how I got into weapons and stuff, by video games. Actually, that's how a lot of people got into them. Some because of their family members were in the military, or maybe they are in the military. You know, it's sad to see YouTube doing this. It doesn't surprise me though, because it is YouTube, and unfortunately, if you guys probably know this already, somebody went and they went to YouTube headquarters in San Bruno up in Northern California, and they shot up the place. Didn't kill anyone, I think, because they had an issue with their ad revenue. I think we should cover that in a different video though. But the actions pertaining to that person, I think, is going to even further negatively impact YouTube as a whole. I think their flagging and their strikes are going to get even more strict. The whole platform is going to get even worse in terms of free speech and like what you can upload and stuff. It's going to get even more stricter. People are going to have more trouble now. Monetization is getting smaller and smaller every day. That select group of people is shrinking by every day. But yeah, overall, final thoughts. It's a shame for YouTube to be doing this. Hopefully they would change their minds, even though I highly doubt they would, because this is YouTube, and considering what happened recently, I don't think they will. Anyways, everybody, let me know what you think about the situation pertaining to YouTube changing its gun policies, its firearm policies here on the interwebs. Let me know in the comment section down below. I don't like it. And YouTube, I hope you would reconsider this. I honestly hope you do. You're strangling your platform. The whole reason why YouTube succeeded was because of the unfiltered creativity creators were able to bring onto this platform. Unfortunately, it seems like by every passing day, the platform gets more strict with what you can do, and creativity just gets stifled. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys later.